Today's video is brought to you by Zool and Vigo, official couch warmers of Bert the Stormtrooper Reviews.
Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Battle Across Time Collection. And this is a set that went up for pre-sale way back in June of 2021 on Amazon, and it just started shipping in the last couple of weeks. Mine just arrived today as of the time of this recording. I haven't even opened this box yet. And so, like I said, this went up for pre-sale or for sale. It's available right now on Amazon.com. It retails for approximately $50, which it's one of those things I really, you're getting two deluxe size figures, which are currently retailing for approximately $20. So why is this $10 over retail? It's one of those things. Back in the day when we used to get packs, like, if you got a figure that was $1, a pack of 5 of them would have been $4 or $4.50. You used to get a price break when you were getting them bundled together. It seems like now when it comes to Transformers, every time they bundle a couple of figures together, they actually hike the price up higher than if you were getting the figures at retail, which just doesn't make sense to me, and I'm just not a fan of that. But what this is a package containing Maximal Skywarp, which is a repaint and possible retool. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it is a retool of Kingdom Air Razor. And so this is from Beast Wars 2nd, and I am unfamiliar with this character. I'm going completely blind into this one. And then, of course, we're also getting Sideswipe, which is the Earth mode version of Sideswipe. So this is also going to be a slight retool of the Siege Sideswipe that we got a year or two ago. So we're looking at the package right here. No window box on this one. It's just a solid box. No window again. We just got some really, really cool artwork right there. We can see Skywarp and we can see Sideswipe right there. Over on the side, we can see they're kind of going into this battle scene. You can see Scorponok right there, possibly Pterosaur up there. We got that Scorponok out, starting to hit the wild right now. Hopefully we'll get a Pterosaur. I'd love to see a Pterosaur figure. Over on this side, we got that Kingdom artwork. And then on the back, we've got the product shots showing us both Maximal Skywarp in his robot and his bird mode. And then, of course, we've got Sideswipe in both his robot and his Earth vehicle mode. So that is about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and check it out. Included in the package, you get Maximal Skywarp packaged in his robot mode, and you get his two arm cannons right there. We also get Sideswipe packaged also in robot mode. We get his shoulder cannon and we get his handgun. And then, of course, we have the sheet of instructions. We get one big giant poster sheet for both figures. So we got Sideswipe on one side and we've got Air Razor on the other. And starting things off with Skywarp, who, by the way, I just looked up and I absolutely know who Beast Wars Maximal Skywarp is. Not only do I know who he is, I own an original Beast Wars 2nd Skywarp. I actually own a complete Magnaboss combiner set. So I just completely blanked out on who this guy was. I actually do know who this is. But yeah, this is pretty much just a complete repaint of the Kingdom Air Razor that we got before, just with a new robot head. So here he is in his Eagle mode, and really, he's an Eagle in paint job only, because they didn't even, you'd think they would have given him a new bird head, but they didn't. It's the same exact bird head that Air Razor had. Here she is. It's the exact same head, just repainted, and it's amazing what a new paint job will do and how well it works to go from one kind of bird to the other. It's actually kind of impressive how that works. So here the Eagle mode stands approximately 2 to 2.5 inches tall, just depending on how you pose them. Impressive wingspan coming in at about 9 inches long there. Very, very cool. And the details looking really good. Again, a very good bird mode, just like we had with Air Razor. Air Razor was a fantastic figure, and therefore this is a fantastic figure. Lots of detail here with all of the All of the feathers just really nicely sculpted in. You got that nice, impressive wingspan. Love the colors. I love the dark brown on him with all the white on the head and on the tip of the wings and everything. It really, again, that paint job really does a good job of making him look like a bald eagle. This is really, really nice. And you got the little missiles there that integrate right back into the legs there. Really nice. You got those gold feet with those gold talons right down there. You know, one thing that I don't think I brought this up with Eraser because I don't think I knew this is that the beak is actually articulated. The head, you can move the head up and down, but the beak is also articulated, which is really, really cool. For comparison, one more time, here he is next to his mold mate Eraser, just so you can see the two of them together. Let's see if I can kind of give them a little bit of an up pose right there, so you can see them side by side, see what they look like together. Again, the exact same figure, but a little bit of paint goes a long way. So let's get this guy transformed real quick. And again, it's going to be the exact same transformation that we had before. So we're just going to go over it real quick, and I'm not going to go step by step or anything like that. We've already seen this before with Eraser. Now I will say, I guess this, I don't know, maybe this is just because it's a brand new figure, but man, the joints are super tight. I've only transformed them twice, and I'm still kind of having trouble moving his parts around. He's very, very tight. Now, one thing I did notice once I got him out of the package and started playing with him is that he was packaged with his feet backwards. So just, you know, keep that in mind. Okay, camera up just a little bit. We are going to get a little taller. So how are you guys doing? I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going step by step on this. So I'm not going to say I'm doing this part and I'm doing that part. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Leave me a comment. How's it going? What kind of week have you had? Good week? Bad week? How's it going? How are you doing? I'm kind of turning into the Bob Ross of Transformer reviews here, aren't I? All right, let's... how are you guys doing today? Yeah, we're going to have a happy transformation and a happy bird and a happy robot. You know, I think I was going somewhere with that, and then I kind of lost it. So there is Skywarp in his robot mode. We'll just get his missiles installed real quick. And again, it's the exact same mold as Eraser was, just with a brand new paint job and a brand new head. Now, Skywarp in Beast Wars 2nd did have that kind of that eagle-themed head where he had kind of like an eagle head on top of his robot head. So that is actually accurate and appropriate, and it looks really cool. I absolutely love that head. Again, I don't know where my original Beast Wars Skywarp is at, so I'm looking at pictures of him online, and yeah, this is right on the money, and I absolutely love it. Real quick, one more time for comparison, just so you can see Eraser's head. And that's really the only thing that's different between the two of them. And it does a really good job of making them look like two different things. This is really, really cool. It really works really well. Again, I said it a little bit ago. I'll say it again. A little bit of paint goes a really long way to, you know, a little bit of paint, new head. You got yourself a whole new toy here. I was not excited about this. I got this set strictly for SIDESWIPE because, again, I completely forgot who this was. I was not excited about this, and I'm suddenly very excited. I was going to maybe like sell this figure or something. Not now. I am super happy that I got this. I'm very, very stoked about it. Really cool addition to the collection. I'm really happy that they did this. Let's set her aside for the moment. Real quick, articulation. Ball joint on the head, up and down, side to side. The shoulders can go in and out. They can go forwards and backwards. Rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. Nothing at the wrist? Nothing at the wrist. Waist can rotate, legs can go forward, backwards, in and out. You can rotate right above the knee. You can bend all that way at the knee, and the ankles are on ball joints. Lots of posability right there. And of course, you can pose the wings any way you want. If you want to do like a more appropriate Beast Wars 2nd thing, you can actually do this with them. That came like that out of the package, so I see that that is going to need some tightening because it comes off relatively easy. But anyway, if you want to go with a little bit more Beast Wars 2nd look, you can actually spread the wings out all the way like that. You can also have them straight back, or you can have them straight forward like this, just to kind of emulate that combination mode that he does. So again, a little bit of paint, a new head, and a little bit of posability go a long way into creating a whole new character. Very cool. And then, of course, these little missiles that attach on the side of the arms can be removed. They are on 5mm pegs, and they can be held as weapons as well. So we'll give him a very, very cool pose right here before we move on to Sideswipe. Moving on to Sideswipe, again, we got a bit of a retool with this one. For the most part, skeletal-wise, it's pretty much the same figure that we got back in Siege. But, of course, we've got some retooling going on with the panels here. And I love what they're doing here to make it look a little closer to the Earth-style Lamborghini. Not an exact Lamborghini because of licensing reasons, but close enough to remind us where he came from. Very, very cool. Vehicle mode, again, is about 5 inches long. Squat vehicle mode here, we got about 1 inch tall right there. Rolls really, really nicely. And just getting into the details, again, just all nice, really vibrant red paint. None of that scuffing that we got with the Siege figure, so that is good. Nice, beautiful Autobot logo right there on the hood. We got the nice painted silver headlights, a black bumper. Love that. I really love the way they've changed out the hood right here so that it actually does look like a Lamborghini hood. And of course the roof itself, meaning we actually have a roof this time. If you remember with Siege, it was like a whole window thing. This whole section was a big window. We actually have a roof here now, and the sides here actually look like the windows on the doors of a Lamborghini. Very cool. The only blight I would give this is this black panel right here. This really, I wish they would have painted that red like the rest of the vehicle. That is really distracting. The wheels are nice and silver. That's very nice, and just kind of going all the way around. The back panels here are also retooled. These are all new. You got those louvers back there, again, to emulate the Earth mode. The holes right here, these little peg holes back here, I mean, I don't know if I want to call them peg holes or whatever, but we need spoilers for this. So Non-F or Fire Talks or Larkin or any of you creative folks out there, you guys are going to want to get on this right away, because we need some spoilers for this guy. And these holes are not the same holes that we got on the Siege figure. So the Non-F spoilers that I have on my Siege figure, I can't use them on this guy. So that's a shame. I need some spoilers for this. Going around the back end of the car really does a good job, again, of emulating that Lamborghini mode, just kind of going all the way around. Looks really, really nice. We did get a couple of weapons. So let me bring those in real quick, because he did come with the same two-piece weapon, the kind of like the handgun / launcher and the little missile piece that we got with the Siege figure, except that this time these are, this one is black, and this one is red, just like the original, and they've been spray painted white. So whatever that is. But you do have that 5mm peg, 5mm port right there on the roof of the car. If you want to give yourself an attack mode, you can do that. Now, we also have this gun. This is new, so let me grab my little tweezers right here. And again, this seems like it's molded in black, and then, again, spray painted white. But there you go. That is the weapon that we've got for Earth mode Sideswipe. And off the top of my head, I don't know if this is a weapon that we already got with another figure, but I know that we didn't get it with the Siege Sideswipe. So there it is. And again, if you wanted to, you could take this weapon and peg it up here on the roof of the car, and then you can peg something on the side here if you wanted to. Give yourself some ridiculous attack modes. If it's something that you want to do, I don't do that. Okay, quick comparisons. Here he is once more with Siege Sideswipe. And I gotta say, I honestly don't have anything for this guy to do anymore. And I am very, very seriously considering taking this guy and customizing him into a G2 GoBots Optimus Prime, which actually won't take a lot. Really, it's just a simple repaint, and this would be a G2 GoBot Optimus Prime. So it's an idea that I saw like a year or two ago online. I've posted it a couple of times. Hey, Hasbro, this would make a cool, like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive or something like that, especially if they're, with all the G2 stuff that they're doing. I don't know how somebody didn't think to just give this guy a couple of yellow details, a blue head, and make him Optimus Prime. I don't know how that didn't occur to anybody at Hasbro, but there it is. I may just customize this into, integrate them into my Prime collection, because now I got the ultimate Earth mode Sideswipe right there. I just need some wings on the back. That's it. All right, so there he is with Siege, and here he is with G1. And again, so back then, these guys did have license to make the actual Lamborghini, so you know, this car actually looks like the car it's meant to look like. With today's figures, they got to be careful with the licensing and stuff like that. So it's got to look close enough, but not exact, right? So that they could get away with it. So again, not an exact Lamborghini, but you can see where it's coming from, right? It's close enough, and you can see exactly where it's coming from. Especially if we get that wing, oh, that's going to look so good. So please, non-F, make that happen. Somebody make that happen for me. All right, we'll set that guy off to the side, and we'll get into transformation, which again is the exact same transformation that we got before. We'll back up just a little bit, and we'll start out right here at the bottom. Well, at the sides here, we're going to take these panels, pop these open, come down here to the bottom, grab this panel, flip it right out. That's going to let us bring the arms out. Why am I talking over this? I said I wasn't going to talk over these steps of the transformation. I'm just one of those people that gets uncomfortable with silences and has to make noise. Anyway, we'll go ahead and finish this transformation up real quick. Again, same exact transformation that we had with SIDESWIPE. I have to say, I really do like this version of SIDESWIPE so much better than the one we have with Siege. I just love the more earthy details on the vehicle mode, and I absolutely love the colors on this guy. I just think he looks so much better in these colors, and you'll see what I mean here in just a moment with the actual comparisons. But again, here in robot mode, he stands at approximately 5 inches tall, and pretty much the exact same robot, or the same figure that we got with Siege, just with, some of the outer panels have been changed around. So the chest is going to be different. The panels here on the back of the legs are going to be different. These panels here appear to be the same. The feet are the same. The legs are the same. The arms are the same. Pretty much everything is the same. What changes with this figure, really more than anything, is going to be in the vehicle mode, is going to be the hood, the roof, and these back quarter panels for the car itself. The robot, pretty much identical, and it's just that chest piece right there that's kind of giving them a different look. And of course, the paint job, like I said, a little bit of paint goes a long way. Articulation wise, head is on a ball joint, a little bit of up and down, back and forth, inquisitive, side to side there. Shoulders in and out, forward and backwards, all the way around. Rotation at the bicep, bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. Rotation at the waist. The legs are forward, backwards, in and out. Rotation at the thigh, bend at the knee, and the ankles can actually pivot, so he can do A stances and wide poses. So very cool. And again, just kind of going all the way around. Check out I love the colors on this guy. This red and this white is so vibrant, and I just love that there's none of that scratchiness, scuffiness that they gave us with the Siege figures. This looks fantastic going all the way around. Again, we have the shoulder cannon right here. This is a two-piece weapon. It's the exact same. Again, it's even molded in the same colors. This side is black. This side is red. They've just been spray painted in white for some reason. But he can hold this in one of his hands as a weapon, or you can use that tab right there and attach it to either shoulder, or if you have the non-F cannons, you can use that instead. Well, I'm going to have to get another weapon set for this guy just so I can give him that. And again, we've got that new handgun right there, at least new for SIDESWIPE, and so he can hold that in either hand as well. Very nice. Okay, so comparisons. Here he is with Siege SIDESWIPE. So again, you can see exact same figure. Let's see, did they do anything different on the head? The head is, okay, so I'm seeing something here. The head is the same, all right? Let's see if we can, I need to lighten that up for you just a bit. So the head is the same. The eyes are painted a little bit lighter on the Siege version, but it is the same exact mode. However, because of the new hood, because of the new chest, it almost gives the illusion like the Siege figure's head is exposed a little more. It's easier to see his face, where on this one, it's almost like he's got this panel covering him up. It makes it a little, this panel on the hood comes up a little higher than it did on Siege. So, that is contributing into making them look like a couple of different figures right there. But there you go. So you can see what they look like side by side. And again, I just love this shoulder cannon. Definitely going to have to get one for him. Or maybe I'll just give him that one, since I'm going to turn this guy into a Prime. I'll just give him this one. So there we go. And then one more comparison. Here he is with G1 SIDESWIPE, and again, you can see exactly where this was coming from. You can see where all the color cues are coming from, and they did a really good job of turning this guy into this guy. And that is just absolutely awesome. Really, really love this set. This was the figure that I got the set for. This is the one that I wanted. And bonus, I ended up loving the other figure as well. So I got myself two really, really awesome figures. And here we have one last look at the Kingdom War for Cybertron Battle Across Time Collection, Earth Mode, Sideswipe, and Maximal Skywarp. Absolutely love these toys, and I'm very happy to add them to my collection. What did you guys think of these figures? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button up there if you want to hit on that. I certainly would appreciate it. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.